Welcome back to another unexpectedly random product review. Today we're going to be. Don't you love it when an intro goes super smoothly? Today we're going to be trying the Hot Pockets Hot Ones. We've got two different varieties. I have showcased all four of them here. Eventually, I want to get the other two that we don't have yet today, just because they sound amazing. Let me make this a little bit bigger so we can address the different varieties that we have available. There we go. So today we're going to be trying the hot ones. Let's see if I can point properly. The hot ones smoky green chili cheesesteak and the spicy garlic chicken and bacon. These are, I think it's a show, maybe it's an online video series where they bring on like celebrities and they eat through progressively hotter wings that have been seasoned with hotter hot sauces and things. So I believe this is what that's from. I've had some other hot ones things. I don't remember exactly what they were, but these two are the ones that we're going to be trying today, and I'll scoot this over in just a moment. Later, once I find them, we will be trying the fiery hot pepperoni and the hot habanero pepperoni. This one sounds amazing. Always a fan of habanero added into stuff like that, and they've actually made the text of the Hot Pockets logo red on that one because it's got a 10 out of 10 heat rating. So that's kind of fascinating. So let me shrink this down a little bit and go ahead and scoot this over so we can just focus on the ones that we've got for today. Now I'm going to try and do these correctly. Where it says the spicy garlic chicken and bacon is the less spicy of the two, I want to start there. So here is my results of cooking them. The spicy garlic chicken one has exploded out the side, and then we got a little bit of cheese leakage from the front of the cheesesteak one. So I think my best bet here is going to be to totally disregard the crisp and carry pouch, and then I'll just slice it in half here, and we'll go from there. I don't think I'm too concerned about the heat level on these. I've uh, I've had a lot of spicy things in my day. I don't think these are going to be overwhelming, even though they present as being super spicy. I'll go ahead and prep the cheesesteak one too. Take a look at the seasoning on the outside of these, though. Look at that. It looks really nice. Looks like it's got really good flavor on the breading. Go ahead and get these. They're very hot temperature wise. They have. I've done the correct hot pockets thing. Let them sit for a minute or two, whatever it calls for. I do have precautionary ice cream here. After I get done saying I'm not worried about the spiciness. Uh, so yeah, this is supposed to be the spicy garlic chicken and bacon. Surprisingly, it doesn't have a very strong garlic smell. It really doesn't have much of a fragrance at all. So that's kind of fascinating. Okay, so chicken's a very basic like packaged chunk white chicken. It doesn't have a lot of flavor itself. There is a very mellow capsaicin level spiciness to it. It's got maybe a slight tomatoey undertone, which is a little strange for what I was anticipating, being a chicken and bacon. That is the. I don't have the box with me because I only warmed up one of them. Let me pull this over and take a look at the other ones. Yeah, there's no way this is the other one. It's definitely chicken, so it's fascinating. Overall, it's a refreshing twist on um like regular hot pockets because it's not a flavor profile that they really have or that I've experienced at least. Um the spice level's a good kind of everyday spice. It's maybe a mellow cayenne sort of spice. It's not overwhelming by any means, but it's noticeable. So that's good. It has almost a taco like kind of a taco seasoning sort of flavor to it. It's fascinating. I would probably buy them again, but they're not phenomenal, and they're by no means like overwhelmingly spicy. Um, it's just kind of there, unless you get it in the back of your throat. Apparently, nice. So it is a little sizzly on the back of the throat, but overall, as far as the mouth feel and the primary burn, it's not excessive at all. It's pretty tasty though. All right, next we'll move on to I can't get my directions right. There it is. The smoky green chili cheesesteak. Now I'm anticipating this being like a Philly cheesesteak sort of approach. It's got a really good looking cross section there with the steak and the cheese is real prominent, but it's got the chili as well. I'm guessing the red is probably red pepper flakes, which is going to give it a sort of a cayenne level heat, is kind of like the other one. Although this one's supposed to be what, a 5 out of 10, so we'll see how it compares. Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, wow. Right out the gate, it hits you with that heat. The cheesiness is there. It's a really wonderful, creamy white cheese. The heat's definitely higher than the last one we tried. I'd say a five is probably good. It's probably about double the heat of the initial one. The steak's got really good flavor to it. It's prominent enough that it stands on its own throughout the sandwich, and yet you still have the green chili, both in fragrance and in flavor. but that heat is not hiding whatsoever. Interesting. To me, it's a really good tasting cheesesteak hot pocket. The spice level is wonderful. I can still it's still burning quite a bit, so it's definitely lingering. I I'm kind of excited to try the other ones in the future, just based off from the heat levels of this one. That level 10 spicy pepperoni one, that's gonna be hot. So if you if you like spicy foods or you like upgrading kind of a already existing flavor profile, this would be a good one. It's got really good heat. My nose is starting to run a little, which is usually a good marker. No hiccups, which is typically my this is really hot threshold. Not always, but it tastes it's very similar to their regular um like Philly steak and cheese, I think is what it's called. Just with a significantly higher spice level. So, but flavor wise is quite good. I could definitely see myself buying both of these again. It does definitely have that green pepper taste, which is to be expected with a like a cheesesteak because that's kind of fundamental. So, excuse me. That's my take on those. Spiciness has migrated to the throat. It's a good burn. It's got a real good burn. That's my take on those. The hot pockets, hot ones, which are on that side of the screen. Both the smoky green chili cheesesteak and the spicy garlic chicken and bacon. Um, like I said, I definitely buy these again. So there you go. It's more about evaluating than necessarily saying, "Hey, go buy this" or "Don't go buy this" necessarily. But gives you kind of an assessment of the flavor profile and the heat. Um, if you don't handle spice well, I would venture to say that both of these you'll want to avoid because they do have a little bit of a spice to them. So hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Till then, stay random. This has been another unexpectedly random product review.